With Team of the Season being in full swing, it somewhat becomes very easy to play FIFA, and not just play, but do exceptionally well. The reason for this is because Team of the Season is pretty much the exact same every single week. Of course, it's a different team, but the premise is exactly the same. And that means once you master it once, well, you just need to keep on doing it over and over again. And in this video, I'm going to share exactly what I'm doing. But before we do get into the video, if you're really looking to take full advantage of a routine to exploit FIFA 23 Team of the Season, then this is the best time in order to buy coins. And there is no better place than SkyCoach. SkyCoach offers cheap, fast and reliable FIFA 23 coins. All you need to do is select how many you want, the platform that you play on, and within a few short hours, those coins will be deposited to your account, ready to do whatever it is that you want to do. And I'm sure that it's probably going to be buy Team of the Season players, or even try to pack Team of the Season players. To make this even better, if you use Fnatic at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 10% discount. So remember, there is a link in the description down below.
Nice.
The routine itself doesn't need to be anything too special. You could do this in the most basic form and you will still be able to make a ton of coins, with potentially being able to pack quite a few Team of the Seasons in the process. So let's actually start off at the most exciting moment. This is the point in which a new team is released. Team of the Season, it's 6 PM and EA has just released new content. New Team of the Season players are added into packs. What do? Most people take the time to go and open their packs, when really this is actually the best time to trade. Because there are so many people that buy into FIFA points on a weekly basis and use those FIFA points to open packs for this exact moment, it leads to there being a decrease in the amount of people actively searching the transfer market, but an increase in the amount of players available. You can actually go through for the first 1 to 2 hours of a new team being released, bid on players, and there's a very high chance that you'll be able to get them even if it is thousands of coins below their lowest buy now. Now this can get somewhat tricky as time goes on, because for every single week that passes as we go through the Team of the Season promo, the hype starts to die down. People have less money because they've already wasted it on some of the more expensive and luxurious Team of the Seasons. And that does mean that once we get towards the end of this promo, it becomes harder and harder to trade with each passing week. That's until we get to the ultimate Team of the Season, where of course the hype comes back in, but that's also the point in which it marks the end of Team of the Season. So with this, take advantage of this right now. Keep on going through until we get to some of the less desirable teams where you can still trade and still find some great deals, but it's just not going to be as good as what you're able to do right now. But either way, once a team is released, that is when you should be trading, and you could use a simple trading method such as bulk bidding. Now, after an hour or two has passed, you've managed to trade, hopefully you've made tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of coins. Now is the time for you to open your packs, whether you're going through FIFA points, coins, or if you've managed to save any. People have this impression that the second that a new team is released, or a new promo is released for that matter, if you're quick to start opening packs, you've got a higher chance of being able to pack them, but that's honestly not true. There's no evidence to suggest that this is true. You'll have an equal chance on any day of the week, whether you open packs right at the beginning or towards the end. But the important thing that you must do in order for you to increase your chances is, with every single pack that you do open, with the players that you get, you need to start looking at recycling them. You need to make sure that you're using some of those players back into SBC so you can get even more packs. And you need to do this in a way where it's gonna give you a pretty good return, because EA are releasing loads of SBCs right now. Some of them will require bronze and silver players, and for you to complete this, it is incredibly easy, and for you to actually make a loss on this, it's impossible. You'll submit 1 to 3 bronze or silver players, and out of it, you can get many. We're talking 20 plus. And then those players can then be used for other SBCs. Just look at the Team of the Season daily login. For this, you don't need anything special. Just submit 1 single bronze player. Don't need to worry about chemistry, don't need to worry about position, don't need to worry about anything. just one single bronze player, and out of it you'll get a 2-player rare gold pack, and you'll also be able to progress through your objectives. If you're making a loss on this, that is ridiculous. You are completely doing it wrong. And of course, with these types of SBCs, they're easy to go through, so you should focus on them. There's other ones which will give you players such as a guaranteed team of the season or someone above a certain rating. These ones are slightly trickier, and it becomes a lot harder in order for you to profit from them unless you get something good. So with the players that you get from opening your packs, anything that isn't of value, you still need to be using. Common gold players, silver players, bronze players, use them within those lower tier SBCs because it is impossible not to profit from. You'll get loads of players, and then that can fund some of the other SBCs, and gradually you sort of staircase your account up as you go from using some of the worst players within the game to some of the mediocre players, those which are common gold, rare gold, but haven't got the highest rated. And then all of a sudden you're getting items which can be classed as fodder, and you want to use that fodder to go into some of the better SBCs which give you a higher chance of being able to pack someone good, those which will give you 81 plus, 83 plus, 84 plus, 85 plus player packs, or even those which will guarantee a team of the season player for that current week. It can be a lengthy process, but it's definitely worth it. This is one of the best ways in which you can recycle players out of packs to get more packs and keep this loop continuously going. And if done correctly and you're extremely efficient, making sure that you do not sell or quick sell any of your duplicates for 0 coins, you can just go and reuse the ones that you do have within your club into SBCs and keep this going. Now, when it comes to recycling players, it's something that you'll probably do on a daily basis. This isn't something where it is only exclusive for one day, because you will get repeatable SBCs for the full week. But in between this, you also want to continue grinding. If you carry on recycling players, yes, that's good, but you're fast approaching a major problem. If you do this long enough, eventually you will run out of players. It's just inevitable. So you need a new source of players, and the best way as of right now is to go through your objectives, which will then link into playing into friendlies, division rivals, and foot champions. Every single week there will be new challenges, mainly based around the teams which are currently parts of that week's promo. It will require you to use certain players within your team in order for you to score goals, get assists, and as you complete them, you will be rewarded with XP, coins, packs, and even players. But for the sake of this video, what we're really looking for are those packs, because that is going to be your source of players, which can then be used to funnel back into those SBCs as you recycle them to get more packs to go and get those team of the season players. Now, with everything that we've just discussed, we're talking about going through team of the season, trading, opening packs, recycling packs, and then continuing the grind. This is all you really need to do. This is your priority. This should be your priority if you're looking to increase your chances to get team of the season players. In fact, as long as you keep on going through this, you will be in a much better position. The coins that you get from trading will ultimately give you more coins so that you can buy more players and trade with more players the following week. The opening packs makes just life easier for you to get players, and you may even be able to get some of those team of the season players within those packs. If not, you recycle them, but as you do keep on recycling them, gradually you will be losing players because, well, SBCs, they are a drain. But as long as you're grinding in objectives and friendlies, you will be able to resupply the players back into your club so that you will either break even, or you may be getting more players than what you're actually submitting. But if you really want to put yourself in the money, then you can carry on going division rivals and foot champions. I will do this just to claim my rewards. I will either win 3 matches or win 8 matches, and those are the requirements for you to unlock your weekly reward within division rivals. Within foot champions playoff, I will play 4 games. Normally I win 4 games. I will then forfeit the rest to make sure that I'm able to get 20 points. That gives me a qualification token, and then I will forfeit the rest, claim my rewards, and then go into foot champions. Now, foot champions, it all depends on how I'm feeling on the weekend, if I have time, if gameplay is good, and if I actually just feel up to it. That will decide whether or not I'm actually going to play foot champions. But the second that is done, it goes back into the process that I was talking about before, recycling players and continuing my grind with objectives and friendlies. Because even though FUT Champions offers some pretty decent rewards and it's the only real cheap way for you to get a guaranteed team of the season from your red player picks, it's still so much better when going through objectives and friendlies because of the sheer amount of packs that you're able to grind. If you do have any questions about this, then please let us know in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.